Hello friends. Welcome to our first facts video on this channel. In this video we are gonna tell you about 10 cheap countries you can travel in the summer. But first we wanna tell you that we make amazing fact videos in our channel, so subscribe our channel if you like our videos. So, we all love traveling, but one thing we have to keep in mind, that it requires money. Sometime it takes to book a hotel for $500 a night or a dinner of $100. So we have made this video about 10 cheap countries you can travel for less than $40 a day. Let's start with number 10, South Africa. South Africa never fails to impress visitors, no matter how many times you visit. From mountains to stunning beaches, jungle to lion safari, it's full of so much diversity. You can go on safari, go wine tasting, or even ski in winter. There are so many unique and amazing activities you can take part in: cage diving, skydiving, canyon swinging, or for the more tame, witnessing the third largest canyon in the world, which is absolutely breathtaking. Because it is still very much a developing country, South Africa is still super cheap. You can hire a car for under $20 a day including insurance and stay in a rest camp in Kruger for around $10 a day. You can have a BBQ on site from the local shops to save a ton of money and take in the local surroundings. If you're not into hiring a car, public transport is very cheap and easily accessible in cities such as Johannesburg and Cape Town. You can easily spend a day in less than $40. Number 9. Cambodia. Cambodia must be one of the cheapest places on this planet. Siem Reap, despite being the ultimate tourist destination in the country due to its proximity to the complex of Angkor Wat, is very budget-friendly. A boutique hotel is as cheap as $15 per night, and a meal in an exclusive restaurant costs no more than $10. But it is Battambang, which is a bit less explored, that is truly budget-friendly. You have to pay $3 for a bed in a 6-beds mixed dorm. You can have your breakfast for $2 and $4 for a full meal. A full day tour around the city and to the nearby villages and archaeological sites will cost you no more than $15. Depending on one's expectations and style of travel, the average daily costs for a backpacker are between $20 and $30 per day. That's what you call being budget-friendly. Number 8. Greece. Greece has always ranked high among the destinations loved by budget travelers. The capital, Athens, is an excellent place to explore during the low season, specifically between November and March. The tourists are almost non-existent, and thus the prices for everything are affordable. The wealth of historical sites will keep you busy for a good while. Make sure not to miss exploring the Acropolis. Book your hotel in advance. You will pay about €20 or $21 per night in a double. If you don't mind dorms, then you can find beds starting at €8. Food-wise, the cheapest option is the gyro, from €2, which is a local meal. Coffee starts at €1.5. Number 7. Vietnam. Besides being one of the most beautiful, captivating, and cultural countries in all of Southeast Asia, Vietnam is also one of the cheapest. Even without checking your budget every day, it's easy to live on less than $30 a day. It is completely normal to find private and suite rooms in modern hotels for around $10 a night, even in the major destinations of Ho Chi Minh City, Hoi An and Hanoi. A typical meal can cost anywhere from 50 cents to $2, and transport ranges from 25 cents for public transport up to $15 for overnight tourist buses. One of the most popular ways to travel in Vietnam is by motorbike, and this can bring your costs down even lower. Some activities can be quite expensive, such as Halong Bay cruises or trekking to Hang Son Dune, but in general Vietnam is one of the cheapest countries to travel to in the world. Number 6. Kyrgyzstan. This hidden country in Central Asia is well suited to travelers of all budgets. Food is cheap and interesting, so is getting around using the minibuses for $4. Public transportation prices are fixed and is probably the cheapest aspect of traveling in Kyrgyzstan. As for accommodation, you can find hostels in major destinations and local homestays in more rural places for less than $10. Meals will cost you about $4 to $7. If you are doing a multi-day hike like the Tian Shan Mountains, the tour price should include most things. You can easily spend a day within $30. Before going to number 5, we want to tell you that we have taken these countries on our list from across the world. We will also make separate videos on 10 cheapest countries in every continent. so to watch those videos, subscribe to our channel. Number 5. Philippines. From stunning beaches to beautiful coral reefs, the Philippines are famous for its scenic beauty. The country is also super cheap, and it's definitely affordable on $30 a day. A dorm bed usually costs under $10, a simple roadside meal will only be a few dollars, and as long as you don't fly too much or arrange your flights well in advance, transport won't break the bank either. A 2-hour ferry booked on the day of travel will usually cost less than $10. The Philippines are a perfect place to treat. Even adventure activities are quite affordable, a dive can be as cheap as $25. To make matters even better, the stunning nature, beaches and sunsets of the Philippines are free for everyone to enjoy. Number 4. Peru. Abundant nature, culture, food, and warm weather. There are gorgeous coastlines, vast deserts, beautiful mountains, the Amazon. Really, they have everything. One of the cradles of civilization, this exotic destination is just being rediscovered by tourism, and the prices everywhere outside of Machu Picchu reflect this. Peru is one of the cheapest countries to visit in South America. Dorm beds are around $6 per night, and private rooms at $12 including basic breakfasts. The cost of lunch and dinner $2 to $4 including a drink. An overnight bus for 8 hours is around $10 and about half the price during the day, and a taxi trip in most towns is around $2. For those on a true budget you could get by on $15 per day, but $20, $25 would be more comfortable with a few luxuries. Number 3. Estonia. In addition to fascinating scenic nature, the mix of architecture, and nice people, you will love Estonia for its connectivity. As Wi-Fi access plays an important role in choosing a destination nowadays, in Estonia you will find free Wi-Fi almost everywhere. Here's a breakdown of expected travel costs. A hostel costs about $10 to $15. The common price is $10 even during the peak season. Your daily food budget can be around $10, $1 to $2 breakfast, $4 to $5 lunch, $3 for a cooked dinner. In terms of transportation, in Tallinn you can buy a card for 1, 3, or 5 days. A 5-day card costs around $7, so it comes to around $1.4 per day. If you are a student, sightseeing and transportation fees will be discounted. To sum up, accommodation, food, and transportation can come around $27.25. Number 2. Nicaragua. There is way too much fun to be had when backpacking Nicaragua, and the best part is it won't empty out your wallet, as Nicaragua is one of the cheapest countries to travel to in the Americas. That is, if you do it right, of course. Doing it right would be on a budget of $25.30 a day with activities included. Nicaragua has so many cool things to do, like boarding down a volcano or catching a sweet wave at Madeira's beach. To give you an idea of what things cost in Nicaragua, a dorm bed can cost as low as approximately $6, and you can get a single room for $10. Public transportation within the city costs 30 cents 50 cents. A full meal can be had for $2.04. Volcano boarding costs $25. A local beer will set you back $1.30. Number 1. Nepal. Do you want to get lost inside the beautiful Himalayas or enjoy the view of the majestic Mount Everest? Nepal is a very cheap country to travel through, with most food, accommodation, and transport running at just a few dollars if you eat, sleep, and travel using local options. You can get cheap and delicious home-cooked meals in local-run small cafes though. Be very mindful when you book your accommodation online, as big corporations have taken over local homestays and turned them into boutique hotels and resorts. You also can look for local guest house. Transportation will cost you about $10-15. You can travel for as cheap as $10 per day on food and accommodation at the lower elevations and closer to $20 at higher elevations on popular routes like the Annapurna circuit. So what are you waiting for? Start packing your bag and tell us in the comment below what's your next destination among them. Also share your thoughts about this list or tell us which are the cheapest countries according to you. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if then leave a thumbs up. We are trying to make more amazing fact videos, so help our channel to grow by clicking the subscribe button right below and also hit the bell icon so you will be notified every time we post videos. Thanks for watching.